Hi, San Marino. My name is Johnny Camara, and welcome back to another episode of Tie In News. By the way, if everyone already took AP testing, congratulations. If everyone going to take it soon, I wish you the best of luck. First up, we have Gina interviewing about Dancetra. Let's go to Gina.
Hi, I'm Gina Kong, and here with me today is Annie Zhao, a dance company member. So we all know that Dancetra happened on April 27th, 28th, and 29th for 3 days, and I have some questions to ask Annie regarding Dancetra. So Annie, so for the first question, how do you think the dance department and dancing with the teachers went out for Dancetra?
I think Dance Central was really successful this year. Every dancer was really killing it on the stage, and a lot of people came to watch us.
For the dancing with the teachers, can you name them out, please?
Yeah, so there was Leong, Park, Sue, Hollinger, and the four counselors.
So who won the overall award for dancing with the teachers?
Miss Park actually won.
What was one memorable memory from Dancetra this year?
I think one memorable event was during the senior piece when the non-seniors had to put on their graduation caps. It was heartwarming, sad, but it was very fun.
Thank you, Annie. Back to you.
Thanks for that, Gina. Up next, we have Liz interviewing about prom, which happened this past weekend. Let's go to Liz.
I'm Elizabeth Espinosa. Today I'm here with Emmy Heller. Emmy, how did you like the dinner at the prom this year?
It was really good. I enjoyed it a lot. There was like chicken and mashed potatoes, and the bread was really good, so that was super yummy.
Overall, what was your favorite activity?
I think everyone's favorite part about dance is like getting ready and taking pictures with your friends. That was super fun. And then also like dancing with my friends. I love dancing with my friends. We had a great time doing that.
Do you know where the venue was this year?
Yeah, it was at Skirball Cultural Center. It's beautiful there. The venue was so pretty. It was so large, so stunning.
And how was the music?
The music was it was a little interesting. Some like fun like beat drops by the DJ that no one expected. But he played some hits, so that was good.
Overall, would you recommend students to go to prom?
Yeah, I think there's something that's just such like a fun, valuable experience for high schoolers to like get dressed up and hang out with your friends. Like you only get to do that so many times, so I would totally recommend people do that.
Thank you for meeting with me today.
Thanks for that, Liz. Up next, we're off to Claire, who's interviewing a Green Club member about the recent beach cleanup. Let's go to Claire.
Hi, my name is Claire Lee, and I'm here with.
Hi, so I'm Kay, and I'm publicity of Green Club on our campus.
So, Kay, I heard that recently Green Club held a beach cleanup. Can you tell me more about that?
Okay, so our beach cleanup was last Saturday on April 20th, and it was from 10 to 12. And basically, like, as we got there, it was at Santa Monica Beach. We got there and we registered and we got, like, these buckets. And for the 2 hours, we kind of just, like, walk around the beach and, like, looking in the sand for, like, microplastics that can be, like, easily discarded, such as, like, bottle caps, like, food wrappers, and just, like, other, like, broken parts of plastic. And it was a lot of fun. And like after 12, I went home, but like I know a lot of people who came, like they just kind of like hang out at the beach because like the sun was just coming up and the weather was like really nice. And like we also had like free admission to the Gila Bay Aquarium because we volunteered. So I bet like a lot of people also went there for that.
Thank you, Kay. That must have been a lot of fun. So, I heard that Green Club recently had their CAB applications due yesterday.
Yes, that's
Can you tell me some of the requirements that went into that?
Okay, so the requirements were actually like kind of lax. So basically, you had to fill out this Google form where you kind of just select your top 3 choices of like positions, and you just kind of explain why like you're the most suited for your first selected position. And like following that, we'll also like call you up for like interviews and stuff, and then like basically also like the meetings that you attend, like you don't necessarily have to attend any meetings, but like it will be considered like how many meetings you attend.
Thank you, Kay. And make sure to check out Green Club. Back to you.
Thanks for that, Claire. And make sure to sign up to the Green Club cabinet if you want to do that. Finally, we have Owen discussing about the beef between Kendrick Lamar and Drake. Let's go to Owen.
For the third and probably last time, let's wrap up the whole Kendrick versus Drake situation. When we last left off, Drake had finally responded to all the people who had dissed him, those being Metro Boomin, Future, The Weeknd, Rick Ross, and of course, Kendrick Lamar. At the time, it finally felt like Drake was up as he had managed to diss all 5 people in one song. Since then, though, things have only gone downhill for Drake. So let's not waste any more time and get right into it. Other than an AI track Drake put on Instagram using the voices of Snoop Dogg and Tupac on April 24th, there was basically radio silence until April 30th when Kendrick finally responded with Euphoria. In its nearly 7-minute runtime, Kendrick throws a slew of allegations at Drake, including about his skills as a rapper, his possible use of ghostwriters or AI, his use of plastic surgery, his racial identity or whiteness, and his parenting, saying, "I got a son to raise, but I can see you know nothing about that." This will be pretty relevant later, but all you have to know now is that Drake basically got bullied into raising his son, Adonis, by Pusha T. Just 3 days later, Kendrick dropped a follow-up track, 616 in LA, the title being the quintuple entendre Drake asked for in his disc. 616 is Tupac's birthday, Father's Day in Canada, the date that the O.J. Simpson trial started, the date that the TV show Euphoria premiered, and the date of Kendrick's first show in Toronto. Kendrick basically just reinforced the things he brought up in his previous track, with the addition of planting the seed that Drake's record company, OVO, could be working for Kendrick. However, just a bit later that day, Drake finally responded with an 8-minute song, Family Matters, where he kind of just said a lot of nothing. The most notable thing that he said was alleging abuse and infidelity in Kendrick's relationship with his fiancée. He also accused Baby Keem, Kendrick Lamar's cousin, who also raps, of writing for him, saying that that was the only reason the music was good. For context, this is what Baby Keem was doing when To Pimp a Butterfly and Damn were released, one of which won a Pulitzer Prize. Drake had told popular streamers like Kaya Sanat and DJ Academics to stay on stream that night, telling them he was about to drop a response. However, it wouldn't be Drake's song that dropped that kept them on stream that night, but rather Kendrick's song that dropped 15 minutes later, Meet the Grams. Before even listening to the song, the scariest thing about it is its cover. While it may seem like a bunch of random items at first, close inspection tells a different story. A shirt, a glove, a box of Ozempic, a popular weight loss medicine prescribed to Aubrey Graham, psychotics and other medicines prescribed to Aubrey Graham, all with their respective receipts, almost as if someone from OVO truly is working for Kendrick. The actual song, though, is where it gets real. Kendrick starts with, "Dear Adonis, I'm sorry that man is your father." He goes on to express sympathy in a variety of ways, ending by telling him to listen to this when he's older. The next verses, "Dear Sandra" and "Dear Baby Girl" are directed at Drake's mother, who he blames for raising a terrible person, and Drake's alleged secret daughter, who Kendrick also expresses sympathy for. And finally, in Dear Aubrey, Kendrick labels Drake as a lot of things, most important being a predator. Of course, while Kendrick didn't elaborate on his reasons for calling Drake this, it didn't take long for people to discover lots of evidence that makes Drake look like a weirdo. And when it seemed like Drake was already down, Kendrick kicked him again, dropping Not Like Us less than 24 hours later. The song had less significant meanings in the lyrics, but it was just fun to listen to, already being played at clubs 2 hours after it's released. The best lines from the song were probably when he said, "Certified lover boy, certified pedophile," and "trying to strike a chord and it's probably a minor." So Kendrick has now called Drake a predator multiple times. So what does Drake do? He basically responds with, "I never liked Millie Bobby Brown." In The Heart Part 6, released on May 5th, Drake basically challenges all the allegations against him, using questionable reasoning such as saying that he would have been caught if he was diddling with minors. Yeah, Kendrick has basically already won this war, and if Drake doesn't hurry up and concede, he's just gonna keep digging himself deeper. Oh, and how could I forget about BBL Drizzy? Released on the same day, this was a free beat that Metro Boomin released on Twitter. He said that whoever made the best song would get a free second beat. Thousands of people made songs with the beat, some even from different countries. Metro really said, "You too now can diss Drake from the comfort of your own home." So what's J. Cole been doing during all this time? Well, ever since he apologized and removed himself from the beef, there have been countless memes about him enjoying life, whether it be waking up bright and early with scrambled eggs and a warm cup of coffee, frolicking through a field, or doing other similar activities. Well, the memes actually turned out to be true, as a fan ran into J. Cole on a beach, chilling by the shore and working on his next album. He truly is just enjoying life. If we can learn anything from this situation, it's that we should be more like J. Cole, staying out of drama and never messing with Kendrick.
Thanks for that, Owen. And thank you for watching this week's episode of Titan News. By the way, if you want to film, edit, and record videos like these, make sure to join the news team with our link in the description with posters around the campus. And remember, you stay classy, San Marino.